Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has tested positive for COVID-19. The 78-year-old BJP leader was earlier in self-quarantine. After his reports turned out to be positive, he was admitted to a hospital where he is being treated. As per the hospital statement, Yediyurappa is now fine and his health condition remains stable. A team of doctors at Manipal Hospital is monitoring the health of a 78-year-old leader. The hospital released a statement late Sunday night, hours after the Chief Minister was admitted, stating that Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has been admitted to Manipal Hospital. He is fine, clinically stable, and our team is monitoring his health. A few weeks ago, some members of his staff tested positive for COVID-19. However, he tested negative, after which he isolated himself. Former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda and leader of the opposition in Karnataka Assembly, Siddaramaiah, wished him a speedy recovery. With this, Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa becomes the second Chief Minister in the country to have tested positive for COVID-19. There are new twists and turns being witnessed in the Sushant Singh Rajput suicide case every day. Now Maharashtra and Bihar Police are seen coming face to face in the investigation of the case. Patna's SP Vinay Tiwari, who arrived in Mumbai on Sunday for an investigation, was quarantined by the Brihanmumbai Municipal Corporation. A home quarantine stamp has been put on his hand. He has been asked to stay in a house until further orders. This means that he will no longer be able to meet anyone for the investigation. Bihar DGP Gupteshwar Pandey tweeted that IPS officer Vinay Tiwari arrived in Mumbai from Patna on official duty to lead the police team in investigation, but he was forcibly quarantined by BMC officials at 11 p.m. Despite the request, arrangements were not made to stay in his IPS mess. They are now housed in a guest house in Goregaon. He will talk to the DGP of Maharashtra on the same issue. Meanwhile, BMC has issued a response in the matter, saying that Patna SP Vinay Tiwari has been quarantined as per the present guidelines for domestic arrivals at Mumbai airport. BMC released a statement on Twitter and said that the administration received information stating that the Bihar police officer arrived at SRPF ground Group 8 guest house in Goregaon East. Since he was a domestic air traveller, he was directed to be into a home quarantine as per the rules laid out by the state government earlier in the month of May. The team explained all the procedure to him and also guided him to apply for an exemption from a competent authority. Meanwhile, Vinay Tiwari, who landed at Mumbai airport yesterday, talking to reporters, said that the Mumbai police is cooperating with Bihar police. Karti Chidambaram, Congress leader and MP from Shivaganga, has tested positive for coronavirus, he said on Twitter. Taking it to the microblogging site, Karti Chidambaram, the son of former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, said that I have just tested positive for COVID. My symptoms are mild and as per medical advice, I am under home quarantine. I would urge all those who have recently come into contact with me to follow the medical protocol. Earlier, the daughter of Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, who tested positive for COVID-19, had also tested positive for highly contagious virus. Meanwhile, a single-day spike of more than 52,000 positive cases and 771 deaths were recorded in India in the last 24 hours. India's COVID-19 tally has now risen to 18,03,000 cases, including 5,79,000 active cases, 11,86,000 people who have recovered, and 38,135 deaths. Bharatiya Janata Party leader Bharati has appealed to senior officials of Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas of Ayodhya and Prime Minister's office to remove her name from the list of invitees for the foundation ceremony of Ram Temple in Ayodhya on August 5. Taking it to Twitter, Bharati said that she is concerned about the health of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and others who will be attending the mega event at Ayodhya amid the coronavirus pandemic. The BJP leader further said that she is also concerned about hearing that Union Home Minister Amit Shah and few others from the party have also tested positive for COVID-19. Bharati was one of the key faces in the Ayodhya movement.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.